is coming. Cover your butt.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Longer and Harder, where I am not prepared apparently. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone's had themselves a great week. Welcome to the show. I've seen a lot of familiar faces. How Luigi? Hey Fino, hey Gio, how's everybody doing? Hello Mr. Bohobel, how are you doing? Hello Mr. Gets to mess around with kids and do experiments on the Rhetoric&Discourse. That's all me. Yeah, I get to fuck around with kids. I probably shouldn't say those words in that order. It was a fun week at work. I got to do more on that grant study with a different kiddo. That was interesting. So it's been an interesting week. Next week's looks like it's gonna be even more interesting. So all around work is going pretty good. I'm getting better at. Yeah, that's exactly why I knew that I had chosen my words poorly, because I knew someone was gonna do that, Gio. It looks like Nightbot is already dead before things got started, so I guess there's no word of the week because he already died. At in-laws but still watching. Well, thank you, Wooden Toe. Thank you. So yes, hopefully this week I'm starting to get a little bit better about giving myself a schedule and getting things done on a proper, at a proper time. So I think, oh, there's Nightbot. Oh, he hasn't died. He's not died. And apparently I have to get rid of that one link there because I don't think it works anymore. So yeah, Nightbot is here. So there is a word of the week, and it has to do with the video from yesterday. So that is I do need to remove that command. I don't know. I'm lazy with Nightbot. I really only use him for the word of the week. Like, that's the only reason he's there. Ooh, perspective was a good guess. I was actually gonna pick that one, and I thought it would be too easy. So there is a word of the week. It has to do with yesterday's video. So let's see, what do we got first today? Let's try to take care of some housekeeping today. Housekeeping today should be, oh, bananas already. Holy shit, way to go, Fino got it right away. Horizon was the word of the week. So that I need a perspective command. What should the perspective command do? But Fino already won. That was way quick. I had a feeling that this would be a quick one. I couldn't quite come up with a good hidden word, but congratulations, Fino. Yeah, if you guys want to pick what to do with what is that? What is that fucking thing called? Exclamation mark perspective. We can definitely come up with something for that one. Maybe a link to a video. I wish I probably could. I'd have to figure out how. I wish I could do like something would pop up on my screen when that got used. I'd have to limit it though because I got a feeling it would be abused. I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can do that. Hey, Billy, nice to see you here. I won't ignore you, I promise. The perspective command should make facts disappear due to them being too far away. That's a good one. I like that one. We'll see. Use a quote from Princess Bride Rhetoric. Ooh, I like that one. Maybe I could do that one. I can try to figure out. Okay, now I need to write things down because otherwise I'll forget things. Where is my notebook? All right, so add perspective. Add perspective to my stream is now on here. So housekeeping this week. Obviously I am a little bit more on top of things this week than I was before, so yay me. Was able to get out a flat earth video, which I haven't been able to do in a while, so that was actually kind of fun. The big thing is we are going to have, or my plan is to try to tackle all of Eric Dubé's 200 proofs. And I say that with quote marks you can't see. Hello, Alan Evans. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Trigger Trouble. Bork, bork, bork. Nice to see you, my friend. And hey, Elvin, nice to see you too. The perspective, the thing you need when you drink too much. That's true. So, yes, so the plan is, Rhetoric&Discourse should teach Hobbs to share that damn box with Emma, goddammit. He is, air quote that, but that doesn't work in audio, that's true. I gotta say, proofs. I don't know if I say it right every time, but, yes, Hobbs is a bit of a dick. So, housekeeping. Oh, yes, I'm going to try to go through all of Eric Dubé's proofs. That's kind of the plan. Who's going to keep R&D focused today on the plan? Yeah, this isn't going to happen. So that's the plan for today. That's the plan for the next little while. What I'm hoping, and this is hoping, not an actual schedule, because I will probably drop the ball and just entirely cock it up. The hope is to be able to do a Eric Dubé Flat Earth video every other week. That is my hope, because I'm going to try to keep them relatively short. The plan is to have 1 or 2 original proofs in each video. That is the plan. What'll end up happening is that, if you don't know, Eric Dubé's proofs are all, they repeat themselves a lot. So like proof like 65 through like 100 and some are all pretty much the same proof. So those are all going to get lumped together. I'm not going to do a video, you know, for every 2. So the plan for next time is to do proofs 3 through, I think, 12, because they're all, it's like 2 different proofs in there, and that's it. So that's the plan, and then we'll see. Rhetoric is going through all 200 will kill every last of hope of humanity you still have. Yeah, I probably will. I've already watched the video, so this is actually planned out more or less. Like I have a plan on what proofs go together, because like I say, they repeat themselves a lot. Like all of, like, I think 20 through 30 are all the same. Those are just off the top of my head that I can remember. So I have them written down and I kind of have them planned out. So that is the hope, that I will be able to do that every other week, hopefully. But that's not going to be a, don't hold me up for that. I don't know how well I'll be able to actually accomplish it. So that is the first bit of housekeeping there. That might be a slight change to the schedule. Second bit of housekeeping. I don't know if there's a second bit of housekeeping. Oh, yes, there's actually 2 other bits of housekeeping that I was going to try to ask about. Or I wanted feedback on, so leave a comment or say in the chat what you think about this. Is that I have a Discord server that's meant, right now it's only for patrons, which I only have 2, but nobody uses it. And I've noticed that there's a lot of people who sort of want to get in touch with me on like Twitters and on Skype. And it kind of gets really difficult to juggle everything all at once. So I was really hoping to open up the server to pretty much anybody to just go hang out, and it'd be a good time to interact. It'd be a good time to probably interact with other YouTubers. I'm sure that Gio would probably join, and Micro would probably join, and whatever other YouTube I could find will probably join. And you could talk to them potentially as well. So do you all think that would be a good idea? Do you not care? Are you okay with the level of interaction you get out of me? Which would be the Twitters and the comment sections, or would you prefer that? That is one question. So, you know, put in answers in comment section or in chat. And then the other thing is, because I want to make it, because I would make it sort of less exclusive and I would just sort of open it up to everybody. My concern is actually about rules on things, and I don't like making rules for chat things. As you can tell by this chat, which really has no rules to it, I don't like doing those. I don't like doing rules. But here it's easy, because I know that the only people who are going to be in are probably people who watch my videos or people who will, you know, follow me and stuff. if I open up this Discord server for everybody, I get the feeling I might get some people that I don't necessarily aren't going to be as nice. So yeah, I don't want flat earthers to be in there. I'm more worried that it took 3 months to realize the pun in my own handle. Effie no. Because it's completely different origin. Okay. My rule is the only rule. Wahaha. Yeah. So, but that's my worries. I don't want it to devolve into just nonsense all the time. But maybe that's the best. Maybe it's okay that it just devolves into nonsense all the time. Which would be very fitting for me, since that's usually what happens with me. So let me know in chat, in comments, if you want access to a Discord server with me on it, and if you want one that do you prefer having rules of conduct, you know, not being dicks to each other or whatever, or language rules, which I don't necessarily want, but I want feedback on. Which one would you prefer, and if you'd be interested? So let me know in the comment section. So that is it, and I think that's it for housekeeping. I don't think there's really anything else. Oh, there's a little bit. I guess this is kind of housekeeping, and I'm gonna just throw it out there. I've been talking to an artist about potentially doing a little bit of art, especially for this section, the housekeeping section. Yes, we'll get to beer of the week. I do have a good one sitting here taunting me. Doing a piece of art for housekeeping. And the artist that I have does really great sort of pinup art. So like ladies and pinup, and I wanted sort of a sexy housekeeper for housekeeping, for the housekeeping section. And so far for him to do it, it would be somewhere around the $120 range for me to get some art for that. So that might be the next goal that I set for ad revenue and Patreon money and super chat money. Potentially, unless something else comes up, that might be House with a Hoover. I feel like who was it? I think it was Crash. I think it was Crash, just Crash, who commented that I don't have enough butts. You can draw that for me, Gio. I am scared. That is terrifying. I mean, you can always draw things for me. I am always accepting fan art, so you can always draw things for me. But did you always have super chat indeed, or have I just not noticed? You get access to super chat when you hit 1,000 subs. So whenever I hit 1,000 subs, which I think was somewhere in the Halloween time, I got access to super chat, and it's been on since then. Yeah, since Halloween-ish area. So at 1,000 subs, I turned it on just to do things. So yeah, it hasn't been on that long. So yeah, so that's kind of the next goal, I think, is to maybe, and it might not necessarily be this particular artist, but I like his work, and maybe during the break I'll bring out some of his, I'll show some of his art. Maybe ask Telltale about art. Maybe that might be good. I can definitely ask him about that. I definitely want something. So yes, Crash sort of complained about there not being enough butts in my videos, and so I thought, this particular one doesn't have a lot of that, so I thought it might be kind of fun. How did the new I have to read that again. So yeah, so that's, maybe I'll ask him, I'll look around, but I'll try to maybe show some of the art that I'm thinking, because I really like it, but we'll see. Rhetoric, how do the new monetization rules Steve talked about influence you? It doesn't influence me at all. I am, somehow, apparently, I am definitely over 1,000 subs, and I am, over 4,000 hours watched per year. I think it's per year. I think it's 4,000 hours per year. I think that's what the rule is. I don't remember, but either way, I am well in the clear. If you notice, my last video had ads in it. It didn't do anything to me at all. I didn't notice a difference. So to me personally, it didn't affect me. I know that it affected other YouTubers. The smaller YouTubers, it definitely did, but not me. I think it affected Purple Dan, but not because of his subs, but because of how many hours. But he's been kind of on a hiatus on putting up videos, so that didn't help him much. So I know it affected Purple Dan, but I don't think Purple Dan really, he doesn't do it for the money. Not that I do either, but you know, I save up the money so that I can sort of, you know, do upgrades to things and stuff. So yeah. They made a quota on how many hours you need to get monetized. What? Why? Yes. In case you don't know, and I guess we could. Okay, let me do beer of the week because it's sitting here taunting me, and I want to drink it, and I can't drink it until I tell you about it. So let me do beer of the week, and then we can talk about YouTube monetization because that seems to be a hot, or not a hot topic, but that seems to be a topic that people have a lot of questions about. So, beer of the week we have. I'm gonna lower that just a tad. So it's not like all in that business there. So beer of the week we have today, Shake. Fuck, already cocked it up. Shake. It's a chocolate porter by Boulder Beer in Boulder, Colorado. Our twist on the traditional robust American porter, Shake chocolate porter is black in color with rich dark chocolate aromatics and flavors and subtle coffee-like notes. This unique brew blends 5 different grains, including chocolate, wheat, that along with cocoa nibs create a devilishly delicious chocolate finish with velvety mouthfeel. Hashtag mouthfeel. At 5.9% alcohol, this one's not gonna kick my ass too much, but it should be pretty good. Let's see. Ooh, it smells very chocolatey. Like the moment that I put it up, you shouldn't shake beers. Probably not. Oh, that is good. That is really good. That is very chocolatey. It's not like a milkshake chocolatey, but it's definitely like a dark chocolate thing. 10 inches of mouthfeel. Mouthfeel is probably not something that is from the bottle. I didn't make that up, so I would just buy more Too Small t-shirts with money. Oh goodness. Sorry, you're like, oh, are you gonna be with Trolling with Logic? Oh, when does that come out? I know mouthfeel is an actual thing, but it's an awkward word. Like it's it sounds very dirty. It is very tasty though. I do recommend this one. This is highly recommended. It is it does have that coffee bitterness at the end. It is very, very smooth. And when you can smell it. You can smell the chocolate. It's almost like a mocha kind of smell to it. Oh, this is really good. Oh, that is really good. So this one's highly recommended. Okay, there was questions about things and stuff. Hey, hello. Oh, I am not Alpha. I'm gonna go with Alpha. Greetings. Thanks for showing up. Thank you for showing up. Hey, Bob. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Okay, no chocolate enemas. We're not. Let's avoid talking about butt stuff then. This time around. Oh, okay. So, okay. I've been asked about YouTube monetization stuff. It changed. In case you didn't know, YouTube has changed its monetization rules so that in order to monetize a video, the rules before were I think it wasn't very stringent to become a partner. I became a partner really, really early on. Aries Komoroski. Thank you. The word of the week already got guest micro. Sorry, it was Horizon. Fino got it. Fino won this time. Well, it was all vaginas last time. It was vaginas and butts. Vaginas and butts was like the thing. Crash, how's it going, Crash? Thanks for showing up. Baller bitches indeed. Actually, that is the topic for today. I kind of got left behind and didn't get a chance to to change the thumbnail. But baller bitches is for today. So, I'll start a score. Take a picture of the beer and share. You should also start a scorecard table for the beers. Ooh, that's a good idea. I really should start. Oh God, I keep getting distracted. I've been really wanting to start writing out a letter and sending it out to some of the local breweries in the area to see if they'd be interested in sending me free beer to try. Because I think that'd be great if I could just get free beer to try and review it on the show. Because I do it anyway, and it'd be better if it was free. You don't have to pay for it every time. We are looking for a sexy housekeeper, so hopefully we can find us one of those. What? Oh no! My wife overheard that one, and I think she's insinuating that I already have a sexy housekeeper, and I shouldn't be looking for a second one. Oh God, what am I? Wifey did not like that one. I will try to show the one that Gio drew first. What was it talking about? YouTube monetization. Jesus fuck, I'm like way off topic already. YouTube monetization. Yes. Before, it was relatively easy to become a YouTube partner. You can monetize your videos with like nothing. Like you needed like barely any amount of subs. And it was just pretty much like an email verification. If I remember, I became a partner like forever ago, so I don't remember the exact steps, but it wasn't very hard. Now, the rules have changed that in order to become a YouTube partner, you need to have the minimum 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of view time per 12 months. So per year, you have to have at least 4,000 people or 4,000 hours of view time. That doesn't mean that you have to have like 4,000 hours of videos up. It just means that cumulative 400 or 4,000 hours of your videos need to have been watched by people. So that's the new rules. 4,000 hours, I get 28. You get 2,800 per month or so. Yeah. Do you lose it again if you fall under? I don't think you do. I think it's a like once you get it and you're done. I wasn't made clear. I think what happened there is that people weren't grandfathered in, so there were people before who were under the threshold, and then who were getting monetized but are under the new threshold, and now they have to work up to get to the new threshold of that amount of hours per. I think it's per year, but I don't think it ever falls down. I have all the comments. R&D, have you done any videos on Mike Helmick? No. I caught his fake SpaceX video, and it was rather pathetic, especially as I've been in a SpaceX rocket stage landing in person. I haven't even heard of Mike Helmick. If you can, send me a link on the Twitters or on DM or somewhere so that I could watch it. I would love to watch that kind of stuff. I tried and my feet are killing me. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm afraid that they are going to take another thing away. My panel is going to go dark. Yeah, so this whole thing was done. This whole YouTube monetization is, I'm going to lose, but that's my own fault for not uploading stuff. Yeah, so it affects sort of weird people. Like I said, I think Purple Dan put up a video because it affected him. Because for Purple Dan, he's got enough subs, but enough view hours. So he lost his monetization. It didn't affect me because I'm above the, I don't even know how many hours I get per month. Per year, it's way, I could look it up, but it's pretty decently high. So, but so all of this was done because I talked about this in the past. Is that there were these videos of like creepy, weird ass animations. You ran a marathon today. Oh, that's awesome! Way to go, Bohobel. That's pretty cool. So there was weird ass animations of like Batman dragging around pregnant Elsa and peeing and just weird ass shit that were pretty much all created to take advantage of YouTube's algorithm so that children were kind of watching it all the time and then they were getting, ad revenue from it. So in order to try to curtail that problem of these weird ass cartoons being given to children, they changed their partnership rules. I don't know if it fixes the problem, and I don't know whose idea it was that problem would get fixed. because the problem was that you had these people with lots of views and lots of view time getting money for pretty much crap that they never produced and crap that was inappropriate for children. So their solution was to take away monetization from people who weren't doing that. At least that's how I see it. That's my personal take on it. I think a better solution would have been to sort of check the pattern of, you know, who is actually doing this nonsense, and then tried, you know, other channels that sort of fall under similar patterns, kind of they lose their monetization. But that's not what happened. So it's all a big mess. People are really pissed, and I don't blame them for being really pissed. It kind of came out of nowhere. They should have just changed monetization, not F with CPP. Yeah, I can see that. It's you know, I understand what I understand what YouTube is trying to do, because at the end of the day, YouTube is a company. They got to make monies and whatnots. I just, you know, like so many things, they didn't do it right. I'm not really that pissed. Yeah, it's weird. I can't. I mean, I'm not pissed, but it didn't affect me, so that's why. I think if it would have affected me, I might have been a little bit more cranky about it. But it didn't hurt me any. It didn't do anything for me. That doesn't mean that I'm, you know, I don't think other people don't have a right to be pissed about it. I think other people, I don't, you know, if other people are upset, I entirely understand why they're upset. It really is, you know, if people have worked really hard on their videos and on their channels to get where they are, and it really does suck to you of YouTube to just sort of kind of bitch slap you for doing that, and I entirely understand. I will be able to link to external sites, but you guys won't. Okay, yeah, I don't know what all the different like tiers of things. Mostly because I've already opened up all of mine, so it's for like posting random shit on the YouTubes. I forget what that's called. Twitter address for Rhetoric&Discourse is somewhere there. It is. It's scrolling across the screen right now on the bottom. Follow me on Twitter at Rhet&Disc. So bottom of the screen right now, you'll find it. I think community participation would be a bigger thing. Personally, I had to ban YouTube in all of its forms for my daughter's tablet. Yeah, I don't blame you for having to do that. I think, you know, they're trying to keep a low overhead. And so in order to do that, in order to keep a lower overhead, they implemented this rule. So that means that few people that they have can actually sit and watch through videos and stuff. Oh my goodness, I will get to I will get to your sexy housekeeper. I am terrified of looking at it. So yeah. So yeah, that's kind of it. Yeah, if I know other people have different opinions on this, and it affected other people more than it did me. So, you know, how was wine yesterday? Wine was delicious yesterday. I had a bottle of Gen 5, which is a Zinfandel, and it was delicious. I do love my Zinfandels. But thank you for asking. All right, so I did not say hi to Paranor. Hello, Paranor. Thanks for coming. As always, and I think we are all good. So, she just found one of the bad ones, a bunch of irritating crap. I hear the finger family one more time would be on the evening news. Yeah, I've had to deal with some of that stuff. Again, I think the better solution would actually be to be more, like, if you're worried about people taking advantage of your system, then I feel like that you should be putting more effort into either creating an algorithm or having an algorithm that spots channels that are growing way faster than one would expect, or have like ridiculous amounts of view hours for the content that they have, and sort of scrutinize those. I've had kids who have gone on to, what did he get into? If you don't know, this is the dark side of YouTube, I swear. There's like videos of like grown ass men in costumes, like Spider-Man costumes and like Batman costumes and shit, like beating each other up. It's really weird. So there's a lot of weird crap on YouTube, and I've seen those before. And it goes along with the Spider-Man Elsa bullshit, where you just take a modern popular character, you dress up as them, and then you have like really crappily choreographed fights out on playgrounds and money. It's really odd. It's just talks about the dark side of YouTube. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So they do take they do, like, that's the thing, is they do make a crap ton of money. So I feel like if YouTube really wants to put a stop to it, then they should look out for channels that are doing, that, like, an algorithm for this channel that is making a crap ton of money on videos that are so long or whatever, rather than just blanketing, blanket be like, if you're small, you're kind of being screwed over. And in a way that, a lot of it, they didn't frame it the right way. I think that's also the problem. I think a lot of people, especially smaller YouTubers, feel like they aren't being, respected by YouTube, or YouTube doesn't care about them. And I understand why you would feel that way. I really do. So, if I think there was a whole lot of framing there that could have been done beforehand to make YouTube be less dickish. It wouldn't have happened if humans had curated YouTube's kids trusting the computer, so is where everything went wrong. That is also true. It might have stopped. It might have curtailed it a little bit more. Yeah, that is true. That having a computer do it is the problem, and they're trusting computers to do. They're trusting computers, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but the problem that happens is that people figure out how to get around the computer stuff, and then there you go. That's all that you need. So yeah, that's YouTube. That's YouTube in a nutshell right now. All right, so we have today, and see if I can. Nope, don't want to do that, and then turn off the background and turn on the video. Is the video on? Oh nope, the video is not on because I am not professional today. There we go. So today we have Delano TV again, because this is hilarious. Hey, computers don't backstab you unlike people, especially me. Skynet will be a thing someday. Hello, fellow brainwashed sheep. I realize you're having a break from flat earth questioning thinking, but Jism is having a live video on why globies cannot think critically. Oh, bananas. Oh, Jism. Oh, Jism. Yeah, you should not be talking about it. I was because I was trying to find links for my last video. I ended up bumping back into one of my videos on the one where Anthony Riley talks about trusting a professional photographer, which I think is still one of the funniest things in the world, that he actually genuinely says that he genuinely says that you should trust professionals instead of, just trusting amateurs. And when a flat earther says that, it is just one of the funniest things out. Time to get out R&D saying, oh, Jism. Link sent on Twitter. Thank you. I will enjoy it. Hey, NA, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, we got the best way to go against troll Jism is to ignore him. Yeah, I'm banned from Jism stuff. Bananas, thanks for getting this stupid song. Which one? BANA. Oh yeah, don't listen to that one. So yes, today we have more Delano TV. So this Delano TV video is someone was telling me about it. Someone in my comment section said how how I guess Delano TV is going to try to prove to us that the Earth is flat using Grand Theft Auto 5. Is that the number they're on? I think 5 at this point. Not that I know. So, this is we're gonna do that. We're gonna listen to that. Oh, is your stream cutting out? I'm sorry. I don't think my stream looks like it's fine on my end, so I don't think it's from here. 5 is the most recent one. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So he's gonna use Grand Theft Auto 5 to show to us why the Earth is flat. Is it? I haven't played Grand Theft Auto in a while. I played 3 and I played Vice City, and those were the last ones that I played that I really liked. I did play San Andreas, but I really did not like San Andreas, and since then I haven't really played any of them. I really did not like San Andreas, and I really did not like 4. You're out. Aw. Sorry, Paranoid. Thanks for stopping by. Sounds like a reasonable game to gather data about real life. I know, right? Minecraft does prove the Earth is flat. That is why I keep saying that Minecraft is my favorite flat Earth game. So I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because this first bit is pretty much just him advertising himself, and I have absolutely no care to help him advertise himself, unless you want to. I can't play any GTA since the top-down arcade version. Oh, I do like the top-down arcade version. There was one of the GTAs for, I want to say the DS was like that, and it was pretty cool. It was a pretty one. GTA says chemtrails. Minecraft. Oh goodness, with sun and moon orbiting the black hole. Yeah. All right. Matt Pan Game Theory proved that the Minecraft world is round. I haven't watched Matt Pat in a long time. Physics. All right, so I think this is the right spot. Let me say he's gonna say "suck my" at some point. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a thing. So let's see. Fuck Matt Pat. Matt Pat became a little bit too pedantic for me to care to watch him. The Minecraft world is round. I guess Matt Pat is an idiot. Oh my goodness, Micro is just like, he's fucking shots fired from Micro. He's not taking any of this nonsense today. I just find him to be pedantic. That's my only complaint with him. He's not pedantic. He's wrong. All right, the last one I watched is him not complaining. Him, and I say this with air quotes you can't see. Him debunking that the Chaos Emeralds are really emeralds because they're cut like diamonds and not emeralds. And I thought that was just pedantic nonsense. He gets things wrong all the time. Right. That is known as a microaggression. Yeah, that's just me. So yeah, I haven't watched Matt Pat in a long time. I used to like some of his earlier stuff, way back when, like 2-3 years ago. But I really haven't. I don't even think I'm subbed to him anymore. But I really haven't watched any of his stuff in forever. So I can understand why you don't like Matt Pat. I entirely, support you on that. So but let's find out. He's fucking sad when we have dinosaurs' DNA in Jurassic Park could actually happen. Oh, he fucking said we have dinosaurs. Oh yeah, I remember that. I think. Yeah, he's not. He's I guess the shame about people like Matt Pat, and there's a couple of them, is that they do kind of misrepresent science for the sake of entertainment, as opposed to like respecting science for the sake of entertainment. Which is why people like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Bill Nye are better, because they don't sacrifice science for entertainment. They'd rather do it the other way around. But I can understand it. Okay, I probably have dinosaur DNA in my stomach right now after eating chicken yesterday, but I thought that's I doubt he meant that. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd have to find that video. But yeah, I guess he kind of does do that a little bit. Oh, Paranoid, you're still here, or back, whichever. They can't get a mosquito DNA, let alone DNA from the last meal, and mosquitoes are common in Ember anyway. Yeah. I mean, what's his face? Michael Crichton does more than stretches science. And I love Michael Crichton's books. Like, I think they're great. All right, they're great science fiction, but he does stretch science to its breaking point. And you really shouldn't take it with more than, you really shouldn't take it seriously as more than just a thought experiment of if we could do X, it would be awesome, as opposed to some other writers. Who's the one who did whoever did The Martian was the one who really got it down. Like, that was awesome. He had his research down, and that was great. Great book, great movies for that one. Message retracted. Hi, Adrian. Nice to see you. Oh boy, another session to go longer hard with R&D. Yeah, that's what we get. Yeah. No. Jurassic Park is great. It's just that it does more than stretch the science of science of dinosaurs and DNA and all that. Which is my point. It's just really it isn't as scientifically accurate as I think people want to think it is. Crichton is too formulaic. Problem. Reluctant leader coaxes to solve problem. Gathers team. Most of the time, problem solved. They do kind of get that way. I want to say the last. Well, he's dead now, right? I think Michael Crichton died a few years ago. The last book that I read from him was the one about the monkey. It wasn't Prey. Next. I think it was Next. I think that's the one. Yeah, I think I still own it too. I might own it. I don't remember. It's about the monkey, and that one was interesting. And it also more than its fair share pushed the it stretched science's breaking point. But it was a very interesting thought experiment on what would happen. So what movies are not What movies are not scientific errors? Say it ain't so. I know, right? Armageddon isn't accurate. Well, remember, guys, just to bring this back, what's his face? Flat Earth Asshole, who is no longer Flat Earth Asshole, apparently, but Flat Earth Asshole, apparently thinks that Hollywood understands science, and because Hollywood shows meteor trails when they hit the Earth, therefore we should expect to see them in real life. So, Flat Earthers think that somehow, for whatever reason, Flat Earthers think that Hollywood gets science correct, and actual scientists get science wrong. So, and the Grand Canyon's in a giant strip mine, yeah. Yeah, Flat Earth Asshole, which, by the way, he's not Flat Earth Asshole anymore. He's now, Jake the Asshole, I think, at this point. The Moon is a Hologram. I have seen that one. Yeah, the gun experiment was just the best. The BB gun, watching Flat Earth Asshole shoot the dirt with a BB gun was just one of the best things ever. It was great. All right, so should we find out? I think this is a good point. Let's find out what Delano TV has to tell us today.
He's right. And I said, man, let me check out the map.
Okay, we're far too far ahead.
And I put a vlog up on this channel, so I got two separate channels, a vlog channel and a game channel.
This is what I didn't want to listen to, is this stupid advertising. A BB gun is not a 55 kiloton explosion. I know, imagine that, right? Imagine that, a BB gun can't compare to a giant rock going really fast. I will say I have. So somebody found one of my videos, and I think it might have been the Delano one. I think it might have been one of my Delano videos, and bitched me out for trying to criticize a YouTuber who was bigger than me, which I found hilarious. And then in order to sort of back up his point, he shared with me. He called me closed-minded and then shared with me one of Tiger Dan's videos. And if you don't know Tiger Dan is was a flat earther. He's no longer a flat earther as far as I can tell, and he's no longer doing YouTube stuff. And he stopped doing it because he sat down and tried to make sense out of the AE map, and he couldn't because it doesn't. And then, because of that, he actually came out sort of against the AE map, and everybody everybody just jumped down his throat. So the group of people who are quote-unquote open-minded could not handle one of their own actually turning against them. So when Flat Earth Asshole started doing that, I fucking loved it. His video disproving the AE map is hilarious. Actually, it's one of the few times where I've actually laughed at a Flat Earth Asshole video. It's really great. It's, oh my goodness. All that stuff is just the best. So I was actually really enjoying watching that go down. Flat Earth Asshole's demise and all Flat Earth infighting is the fault of a Serbian conspiracy. She's like Okoyono, the Flat Earth. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Under his channel, it's called Farewell to the Flat Earth. Is that what it is? R&D speak against someone in their own group. Sounds like the Great Atheist Hate Club as much as atheists or creatards. Yeah. Yeah, it's... yeah, they really do. I guess I understand it. I think it's stupid. In-group fighting I think is stupid, but I understand why people do it. And I don't think the thing that I find the funniest is that this is the group who tell everyone else that they're being closed-minded and that they're not open to seeing the truth, and yet they're the ones who every time one of their own changes sides, the day before they were like the best thing ever, and the day after they are just the worst. And they're these horrible traitors and heretics and whatnot. And these are the people who aren't religious, as they say. These are the people who are open-minded, and they're the same ones who can't actually tolerate criticism. And that's the part that I love the best. I think there are a few FEers that are not just confused, and we'll see in time how wrong they are. I'm sure there are. I'm sure that there's also quite a few of them, especially the ones who actually make money off of this thing, Flat Earth, who will never actually change their mind. Jism, I don't think will ever change his mind. He's too rooted. I think Flat Earth Asshole, is still a Flat Earther. I don't think he's actually dropped the Flat Earth stuff. I think he still is a Flat Earth Asshole. He's just not going to be making videos on Flat Earth anymore. He's going to be making videos, did I mention the, slightly slurred voice? Yeah, that's going to happen. It's 5.9. I said it wasn't going to kick my ass, but apparently it is. As I drink more. So I think there's a lot of them who will never change their mind. And like I said, I don't think Flat Earth Asshole hasn't actually changed his mind. I don't think in any way, shape, or form has he actually critically looked at all the evidence for Flat Earth and been like, no, this isn't right. He's just not going to be part of the Flat Earth stuff anymore. He's going to go tackle other conspiracy nonsense. Then there's a few other ones like that. Anyway, time to make R&D shocked at my statements and refuse to say it out loud. Shocked at your statements. Yeah, that's gonna, yeah. I'm sure Ken Hovind and Aaron Corbin, when he was young, remember his son, like the drug dealers, don't sample your own product. Sell the young earth, but don't fall for it. Yeah. Alright, so, should we try to actually listen to this? Because we haven't. I know we tried. But let's see if we can actually get through a little bit of Delano TV here.
Subscribe to it. Y'all don't mind. Flat Earth, just check this shit out. Now, in some games, they make it realistic, like Grand Theft Auto. Now, check this out. I was,
So, I guess some games are realistic. I suppose. They are realistic. That doesn't. This is a game, if I remember right, because I haven't played these games. Yeah, don't know this is gonna last very long. I mean, you can get like shot several times, right? And just walk it off. I haven't played this game, but like, I have my questions on how realistic this is. Simulations try to match reality. Yeah. Look-wise is pretty realistic. I think that's what he means. Okay, just look-wise? Alright, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Let's see what else he's got to say then.
In the race, right? And I said, man, let me check out the map. Now look, you got the city, which is based off Los Angeles. I live there. Now check this out. The higher I go, watch this. The higher I fucking go. La 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 la. And remember, Los Angeles big as fuck. You got cities in Los Angeles itself.
It's not actually to scale of Los Angeles though. Like, Los Angeles is fucking huge. It's not actually to scale. I saw a flat earther video where the flight simulator he was playing only went to 100,000 feet. Therefore, that's how high the firmament dome is. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Realistic, like the airplane the size of North America. Yeah, I can't. It's been LA like 100 times. Yeah, this can't ever be to scale. I can't even imagine what a scale model of LA would, like, how big of a world that would be. If it was actually digitized, it would be ridiculous. So,
and some of these things are miles apart. But guess what you don't see?
What don't you see?
No motherfucking curb, bitch.
Oh, fuck. I am left speechless. Oh. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't even know how to start to explain everything that's wrong with the sentence you just said. Can anyone tell the dimensions of the GTA 5 Mac and extra system, because we're going to do some science. I just Oh my goodness. Why would it be curved? Okay. Like, oh god damn it. There's no curve in a simulation. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, I don't even know where to start. So, by this fucking logic, right? By this fucking logic, Mario Galaxy proves that the Earth is round because they have planets that are round and you can walk around them and you can see the curve. Therefore, planets are fucking round, right? Like, this is the level of logic we have entirely devolved into, where something made up, something that was handcrafted, is somehow evidence for the nonsense that you are thinking. In order for this world, that the GTA 4 map or GTA 5 map to actually be a sphere, it would need to actually be created in such a way. And there's absolutely no reason why anyone, any developer or any programmer would intentionally do that. They're under no obligation to actually make it look round. They don't have to do that. Why would that have any curvature if the practically are meant to stay down where the curve is impossible to see with the naked eye? Yes. Honestly, this you could very much so. I came from desert proves the giant ants exist. Like, oh my god. Like, there's no reason to. Like, if you wanted to be an absolute right. Like, if there was a guy who really wanted to be an absolute nerd about the world that they created, they might try to do this. They might try to make their map actually go around a curved sphere. But there's no practical reasons to do it in a game. It would accomplish absolutely nothing to do that. When you're already limited by things like draw distance, where, you know, but by this fucking logic, draw distance is an actual thing where things that are further away become blockier, right? God. Yeah. If the world is 4 billion years old, why is it only 2018? Oh my god. I finished my beer and we're close to the time. I'm going to go like a little bit longer just because I started a little late, but I finished my beer, so we're going to need a second one here. Okay. So, god, is that is going to be your whole argument for like 11 minutes, isn't it? Okay. I've said my piece. We'll try a little bit more. Try a little bit more and then go on with things.
You don't see no motherfucking curve at all. At all.
No.
I'm just going ha ha ha. This is on the game.
You said it. It's because it's in a game that it doesn't need to match reality. No one. Absolutely. No one who ever creates any work of fiction whatsoever has to abide by the rules of reality. Period. You don't have to do that. This is why we can have books like Harry Potter and movies like Maze Runner and all this crazy shit, because we do not actually have to follow reality when we create fiction. It's not real. Like, it's not real. Oh my god, yes. This is Delano TV again. The EOE. Oh gosh. This is hurting my brain. Alexander Kuntz, currently in conversation with someone who thinks that there are 32 U-2 planes to simulate the ISS, that every bit of Earth is under elevated to simulate GPS. Oh my goodness. Don't forget insanely weird videos like Cryx in malfunction. I don't think oh yeah. Check your Skype. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try to put I have Skype things. Oh my Geo. We're gonna have to display some fan art during the break, I think. It's not bad. I can show it. I can show both of them. Geo's isn't bad either. It is very weird looking though. I think Geo forgot what sexy means and when I wanted a sexy housekeeper. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so... Oh, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, my God. It's sexy in Germany, probably. I'll try to set some of the art up here in a second. So, yeah, GPS drones. Yeah, one of Dubé's last proofs is that the ISS isn't real, and then it looks like a hologram. So that's gonna be, yeah, he doesn't give much detail besides it looks like a hologram to him, so yeah. Alright, so we'll watch just a little bit more and then we're gonna take a break, and I need a refill on the beer and other stuff. Alright.
This is on the game. Look at the straight horizon. Look at the straight horizon. Now it's like I'm almost in one of them hot air. It's almost like I'm in one of them big ass balloons that go high as fuck.
Oh God, my everything, like, if I were laughing so much at this, everything would hurt. I was lying on a server when I read that the first time. Oh. These sofas are good places to hide. That's where the ISS hologram came from, was from Dubé. Probably. Yeah, he doesn't actually provide any evidence for it. The balloons are the only thing that is high as fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not the only things that are high as fuck. Oh, God. So, I know that Marty Moore. There we go. I almost called him Marty Leeds because I'm thinking about Marty. Martimer made a whole, actually did the math about how much curve you should see if you were taking like a photo from like Mount Everest, and it's like it's only like a handful of pixels on the edges that it should be lower, and so pretty much unseeable by the naked eye. Like, you're not gonna see it, which makes sense. So you have to be pretty high, and this is not high enough. Even if you were, this was 100% replica of the Earth, even if the creators of GTA 5 were like, hey, we're gonna make 100% replica, 100% accurate replica of Earth for our game, and even if they were to do that, this is still not high enough to actually be able to see the curve on the edges like he wants us to. Ah, goodness.
You see flat. This is on the game. This is the beach.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the beach. Should we get the Cookie Monster to tell you that beach starts with B? God damn it, I can't talk today.
Now, right about here, in the middle, right here, from the beach, this is where you'll most likely see a boat. About right around here in this area.
Yeah.
People think that the boat goes over the curve. As you can see, I'm flying over the goddamn flat ass ocean, even on the game.
What?
Look.
All right, we're gonna take a break. I can't take it. That was too much. Oh, goodness gracious, I can't take it. I'm gonna make a video of No Man's Skies about how the round galactic bodies prove the Earth is round and that spaceships can fly at incredible speeds. Yep. God damn it. If they made a one-to-one replica of the Earth, they must have forgot the console ports. This is really bad. This is honestly the stupidest thing. Yes, fuck you. This is DelanoTV. Thanks for showing up, fuck you. And he is being the dumbest of all. This is like beyond anything else. Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the argument. I might genuinely need a second video. I didn't think I would, but I might genuinely need a second video for this one. So if anybody has a suggestion on a video to watch, I didn't have a plan, but I'm not sure I can handle like another hour of this nonsense. Hey Floyd, thanks for joining us. So anybody has suggestions, please, by all means, start telling me about them. Alright, I'm going to add a slideshow to our I have to download things. I'm gonna add a slideshow to our AFK slide here, and we're gonna add a slideshow so that we can all see the fan art that the Geo and Micro have put together for us. If I can find this stuff. So yes, link things if you want. I really need check DP and get a hug from your wife before I continue. You need one right now. I know. I really. This is honestly just the most insane stuff. How come you're not letting me? Oh, add. I need to add a file. I need to add the files here. And now I have to find the files. But yeah, if anybody has any actual things that they would like to see, please let me know. Video they would like to finish watching here, because this is not there's no way that I can watch this one video over and over again and not just absolutely lose it. It will be, this will be the end of me. Okay, I think that'll work. We're gonna make this just a little bit smaller, Geo. There we go. So that we can all see the fan art and still see the other stuff. There we go. God, these pictures, these images that YouTube give me are just hilarious. So let's edit this. Save. We'll add Micro's picture, and then I'm gonna go. Oh goodness, there's so many of them. And then I'm gonna go find myself a new beer, and just try not to just be so upset at the world that I can't handle life anymore. All right, so hopefully things will work. There's Geo's images, guys. Come up with something you'd like for me to watch while I'm gone, and we will maybe switch topics because I don't think I can handle this anymore. All right, everybody, and we're back to doing things and stuff. So, did we decide what we wanted to watch? Did anybody have a good suggestion? Because I do not. We can keep going with this. It's just fun. The audio is really messed up. Probably. I think my wife is on a hangout or a Skype call or something with a friend. So she's eating up some of my internets. Hey, the guy, the incognito, thanks for showing up. R&D was taking porn pictures. That's a shutter noise was. Oh, maybe. Oh, goodness. Oh, come on, Micro. You love me. It's a streaming issue. It might have been. I did notice that my, that OBS was down to like 15 FPS. It's up to 30 now, so everything should be running smoothly again. It might just be that my computer doesn't like me right now anymore, ever. So gotta get that updated eventually. Sorry, Rhett, I am wearing 3 layers right now. Oh, that means more for you to take off, right? I need 16 cores. That's good to know. So, so YouTube dropping the stream could have been your fault? I doubt that, because YouTube, at least on the YouTube side, everything is fine. I have a butt chicka bow wow. Oh my goodness, everything. Wooden Toad, you're making me turn red. This is exactly why I don't have a camera. This is why we don't do face cam on my show, as I'd be red and giggly all the goddamn time. So yeah, we can keep going with more Delano TV. I honestly don't have anything else ready, like at all remotely. I don't have any videos downloaded. I might maybe have the crystal one still saved somewhere. Oh, I do. I might have, and I can go look for it. I think I saved it. That Gypsy Girl. If you don't know who Gypsy Girl is, she's back. She's back on the internets. So Drawful. We could also do Drawful. I don't know if my computer would die if I tried to do Drawful. I would be up for Drawful after this stream if there's enough people interested. I would probably. I still want to end this stream. I still want to do sort of the longer and harder till the end, because you know we can't leave anybody hanging here, which isn't very far from now. So we could still do the longer and harder till the end, and then afterwards, if I have enough interest, we could do Drawful afterwards. Which really, honestly, I would only need like Geo and Micro to join me to play it. But you know, anyone else who would like to join, I would be more up for having just people join in general, and I'd be able to make it a free for all if you would like to join in the chat as well. So we could do that. I would be up for it. I really don't have much to do afterwards, so we can do another 20 minutes of this and then go into Drawful. That I think would be just fine. No problem. I think I did that last time I derailed, but I can't. On phone at Linlaw's, I would lose the stream. Oh. All right, we have plenty of people who look like they'd like to join, so we will try to do Drawful at the end. Okay. Let me check. I don't think I'll put you guys in stupid AFK mode. But I think I have to check. I think I have Gypsy Girl hanging around on my computer somewhere. Cause she's back. If you don't know Gypsy Girl, I made one video about her and she is just absolutely insane. So we could potentially, if it turns out that Delano TV here is just going to be a boring ass fuck and just repeat himself over and over again, we could go to that because that one's already downloaded, so I don't have to really do much about it. But I'm not seeing it in there, so let me check. Because the problem is that if I try to download something now, my stream would absolutely just die. So I really can't do that. Your connection is dying, yeah. Yeah. Well, the nice thing about Gypsy Girl is that she tends to ramble, so she might actually put, you know, have more entertaining stuff to say, as opposed to Delano TV, which I get the feeling that his whole thing is going to be, his whole thing is just going to be him repeating this over and over again. So I do have Gypsy Girl. I don't know what the video is about. The video is called New Channel Explanation, so that could just be about anything, really. So why don't we try just a little bit more? More insane than Orphan Red? Yeah, actually she is more insane than Orphan Red. Orphan Red, if nothing else... So Orphan Red, and I actually genuinely complimented her on her channel for doing this. Because she actually came out in defense of gravity. She got tired of flat earthers just constantly being like, how can a water stick to a spinning ball, right? And she got really tired of people saying that. And her pretty much her argument is, you know, even if you don't like it, the traditional heliocentric model does actually have an explanation for that, and you ignoring it is bullshit. And so that was actually like genuinely smart of her, and I complimented on her. Gypsy Girl, on the other hand, was that your sipper? No, that wasn't my sipper. This isn't that kind of stream, Bo. This is it was my pencil case. It's my pencil case on my desk. You can hear all the pencil. Now I have to prove that I'm not zipping and unzipping my pants on stream. So yeah. So so the video that I did on Gypsy Girl, she pretty much said that because E equals MC squared, that the C in E equals MC squared stood for causality, and that the flat Earth was a south magnetic pole, and it was just the craziest shit. So yeah, if you want that, I'm going to make a video about non-vaxxers. Good for you, man, Luis. Thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, anti-vaxxers are crazy. Are real crazy. I don't know if I think I've said this before, but my my old boss, at my old job she wasn't an anti-vaxxer herself, but so if you don't know, I work with people on the autism spectrum. She actually, in a staff meeting, complimented Jenny McCarthy for all of her work about anti-vaxxing stuff, and it was the most uncomfortable I'd felt in a long time to have the CEO of a company that works with people on the autism spectrum complimenting Jenny McCarthy, who claims that vaccines cause autism. Like, there's a whole lot of ignorance there. And to have somebody who should know better, like really genuinely know better, by the very community that she works with, to actually say that was... I was just flabbergasted when she said that. Oh my... I did not know how to react. That was one of the few times that I sat there just quietly throughout the rest of that meeting, because I did not even know how to tell her how absolutely wrong she was. This is a waveform I do not want to collapse. I believe in the superposition of not knowing the state of Rhett's pants. Yeah, that's Shortener's jeans. That's how we get there. Where is the evidence that vaccines cause autism? There is none. No, there really isn't. There's stories, and stories is sometimes all you need. So yeah, Orphan Red is one of the worst kinds of arrogant, stupid mix. She is, guy style. I tried. I was kind of. You're 99% sure she's supposed she might be. I was trying to sort of set up a debate with Orphan Red because she tried to set up a debate with Creationist Cat, but I don't know how people don't want to debate me anyway. You still have to vaccine the little ones. I got a vaccine like 2 weeks ago. I had to get my what's that one, tetanus booster. I had to get my tetanus booster like 2 weeks ago because I didn't mind. I don't know if I had it or not. I couldn't find my doctor's files, and I don't remember when the last time I had it. And it was fine. I didn't get autism. Like, I'm not on the spectrum now. So the flu is a killer. The flu is awful. I hear that the flu is like really bad this year too. So yeah, you'll be fine. Get your vaccines. It's tetanus, huh? So Hobbs bit you again? No. I work with kids. I need tetanus. Tetanus is just fucking horrible to watch. I don't want to get tetanus. It hurt a lot, though. I was surprised how much the tetanus vaccine hurt. It kicked my arm's ass. It kicked my ass a little bit. I don't think I had a show that day because I got it on a Friday. And my doctor asked me, like, hey, are you left-handed or right-handed? I was like, oh, I'm right-handed. He's like, great, I'm going to put it on that one so you move it more because it's going to hurt. It did. It hurt a lot. Like, my arm was, it didn't hurt. It was more like it was sore. It was weird. All right. So should we actually, we keep, this group, you'll derail me so much. Talking about boobs and stuff. Oh, speaking of boobs. Not that we were actually speaking of boobs, but I was thinking of boobs. I was thinking about boobs. I don't... Because I was thinking of boobs. I was also going to switch this. Does this work? Okay, it does work. Okay, we're going to switch this. Oh, speaking of boobs. Along with that, I was going to... Is this the one I want? No. I think... Okay, maybe this is the one you want. Property. Yes, okay. This is the one I want. We're going to boobs. So I think at some point I mentioned how I wanted to earlier that I thought this might be a good time to start saving up for a more professional, sexy lady for God damn it. There was a thing and I said it and I forgot it. We're gonna save money. We're gonna save money for for a sexy housekeeper. And the artist that I found that I really wanted to get, and it's this guy here, if I can get this in the right spot. His name, I think, he goes by Restless Animation on Instagram and on Instagram and on Tumblr, I think, are the two where he gets it. And this is his artwork. So this is what I would like to do for a sexy housekeeper if we can save up the money. But like I said, the money is going to be sort of in the $120 range for a sexy housekeeper. This I don't have permission to use this, so I'm not going to keep it up very long. But that's the one I like. Let the chat vote on which is sexier, the artist one or mine. So, yeah, chat, which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Geo's or do you prefer this one? The one that I just showed. Which one is better? Micro, you don't count because you're always gonna vote for the thing. You're always gonna be a contradictory vote. Oh goodness. Lots of votes for Geo. We are gonna switch over to Geo's thing. I don't wear a bra. If you're flawless, you go braless. What's wrong with her lips? She just has little big lips. You know, I don't know. What's wrong with my lips? So that is hopefully going to be the artist that I try to go for. But like I said, it's going to be a decent chunk of change. So we're going to wait until I can't read that one, Micro. That's the one we're gonna. God. That's the one we're gonna lean towards. That artist, unless I did hear somebody suggest I ask Telly. I probably would have to pay Telly something. I can't admit. Telltale Atheist. So I can ask him. I know I have him on Skype. I think I have him on Twitter, if nothing else. So I will try to find somebody, but I would like to have that be sort of the next one of the next big things that we buy with our money. With our ad revenue and our Patreon and our the other one, the super chat money. Okay, let's watch a little bit more Delano. If it gets boring, we will switch. We will try out the other one. I have a suggestion. Okay, I know you have a suggestion, and the problem with the suggestion is that I would have to probably download it, and I can try. I can try to download it, but I don't know how well that'll go. It'll probably murder my internet, which is the thing that I'm worried about it doing. I don't want my internet to die while I'm in midstream. Who is this guy? Globebusters, 5 topics. What is this? Flat Earth, real science for a shifting paradigm. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a relatively short video. I could make. Okay, we're gonna try. If the stream is slow or it starts dying, I am like super sorry. I don't mean it to be that way. This is all Blue Luigi's fault. If things start to just die, it's not my fault. Even though it is for having crappy internet. We'll try to download it. Why do I download it? Because if I don't download it, if I try to if I try to just play it off of the YouTubes, it'll work. Like, it'll let me play it, but it's more reliable for. It looks better and it's more reliable if I actually have it downloaded and I can just show it that way. That's what I do with all of them. Even I'm thinking of boobs all the time. Yeah, so yeah, that's why it has to go that way. So it's downloading and it doesn't seem to be killing the stream. So we might be okay. We're gonna try to download it. Oh, it already downloaded. That was pretty quick. Okay, so let's watch just a little bit more of Delano, just to see. We'll give him just the benefit of the doubt, to see if he actually says something different. If it turns out that all he's going to say is this over and over and over and over again, we will switch over to the video that Blue Luigi suggested, which is a Globebusters video, and I already forgot the title. Whoops. Flat Earth something. Oh my goodness, stop doing that. Flat Earth, real science, something. So we'll try. All right, let's watch just a little bit more of this.
You're going with me. This is way to the other side. Look, you're with me right now. That's the beach. That's the beach right there. And we're in the middle of the goddamn ocean.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for the curve. I'm going backwards. And I'm going in a circle.
Okay.
Check me out. I'm even further back. Do you see a curve? No, it's flat. Look, I'm going further out.
This is going to be it. Yeah, this is going to be it, right? This is it. Just make them sexier. What are we making sexier? Why does my stream always devolve into sex? Not that that's a bad thing. I'm not going to complain about my stream always devolving into sex, but I was breastfed, so I don't have any infatuation with memories. Mammalian oh my, I can't read that one. But yes, boobs are a thing. Yeah, you're in a game. As Parano said, you're in a game. I don't know why you think any of this is going, like, why do you expect this? Again, mostly boobs. Yeah, mostly boobs. We mostly talk about boobs and butt stuff in this stream. There are boobs in the game, aren't there? Probably. Are there strippers in this game? Because most games are made better by strippers. But sorry, I just had a horrible thought that I kind of forget that my mother-in-law sometimes watches these. So there's a good chance my mother-in-law will watch this or is watching it right now. So yay! I love you, mother-in-law. Please stop watching these get kind of out of hand real quick. So, and I blame mostly my chat for that. Alexander Kun seems to be having like a giant debate on my comment section. Great. Yes, there's a titty bar called Vanilla Unicorn. It's south of Pillbox Hill. All right. Oh. So yeah, I get the feeling. I'm going to scroll ahead to to here ish. What are we doing? Okay, this looks far more interesting than the stuff before. Okay, we're gonna scroll ahead to here and see if there's you're guilty. Yeah. Your first girlfriend had flat earth boobs? Yeah, so did mine. I understand that. Okay, oh god, what was I talking about? Okay, we're gonna see, this looks slightly different enough that we're gonna try our best to listen to a little bit of this before I switch videos.
Let's see. I don't see no motherfucking curve.
So, you're driving! You're driving on the ground in a video game. I did read your previous comment. I'm not gonna read your previous comment. You're driving on the ground. Oh my goodness. I'm not. You know what? No. You know what? No. We're done. We're done with Delano TV. This is far more stupid than I want. I don't even. Where am I? I'm over here. Okay. This is far more stupid than I wanted today. So since we have the video that Blue Ouija shared with us, we're gonna go to that one. We're gonna go Globebusters. There we go. We're gonna go to Globebusters and we're gonna watch Globebusters instead of this nonsense, because this is honestly nonsense. Delano TV, you are terrible in making points. You just no. Please look for me in the comments, please. I will try. So I've noticed that I'm doing this. I'm not gonna read it, Micro. God, no, what is it? Okay, so I've noticed that this has happened in the past, and it's gonna continue to happen. Is the way that I have my notifications set up on YouTube. It won't actually send me notifications for replies to comments, and only send me notifications for new comments. And that's so it'll if I don't reply to your comment, it's probably because it got lost somewhere in the I really do get a lot of comments a day, and I'm really sorry. Super Chat is a positive reinforcer. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Wooden Toad. Always entertaining to chat with you. Thank you. Have yourself a good rest of your weekend. Oh, you comment on Globebusters video. Okay, I'll have to bring it up. But yes, if I ever don't read your comment or don't get to reply to your comment, it's because I get a crap ton of them on a daily basis, because I have a lot of videos and all the videos get commented on all the time. So I'm sorry, I just get too many videos for me to like keep up with comments as much as I would love to. But besides that, let's try. So we have this. This is the video that Blue Ouija is sharing with us today, which is from Globebusters, and it's I'm gonna have to pull up the whole title here. Where is it? Oh, I lost it. Whatever, I lost it. Flat Earth: Real Science for a Shifting Paradigm is the name of this video, and it is brought to us by the brilliant minds at Globebusters. So we all know just absolutely how excellent this is going to be. Excuse me, God, I am burping on stream, like a pro. All right, so this will obviously be just absolute greatness right here. If it plays, if I click on things, if I do the things like I'm supposed to. Oh wait, I should read the things. So we got 5 topics we are going to talk about today, in this video. A close sun. Crepuscular. God damn it, crepuscular rays. I'm gonna ruin things for this video already. Crepuscular rays are the one time where flat earthers should say it's perspective, and they don't. Crepuscular rays are entirely created by perspective, and it is the only time where it would be okay for a... God damn it. God damn it, Mike. I'm kidding things. God damn it. Oh... R&D's mother-in-law. Want to see my 10 inches of logic? Oh, goodness gracious. Micro is paying money for me to say stupid checks. But yes, check out my Crepuscular Ray Hangout with Anthony Riley. Yeah, Crepuscular Rays actually do it. I think I haven't done a video on Crepuscular Rays, but I think one of my Marty Lead videos talks about it. But it is really genuinely the only time you're allowed to actually say that Crepuscular Rays are perspective, and they never do it. Underside of clouds being lit. That's actually I want to know what your excuse is for that one. That one's gonna be hilarious. How the sun goes below the horizon. And proof of zipper. Oh. Oh goodness. I am still Oh goodness. So I used to have my wife like actually go through my videos and check them for me, and I don't anymore. And this is a good reason why. I'm hoping she's not in the other room watching this right now. Alright, the sun goes below the horizon. Again, I would love to see how. And the path of the sun fits on the flat earth? What? No, the path of the sun fits flat earth. Okay. This is the reason why you shouldn't allow wives on the internet, you know? Alright. So they have some pretty mellow acoustic guitar going here. We're gonna go a little bit with that one, and then we'll see how that goes. I hope most of this video isn't just like a guitar solo.
This video is about perspective convergence, and what I want to show is why the sun looks close. I want to show why the sun looks close when it's casting out its crepuscular rays, and I want to show how the underside of the clouds are lit, and I believe perspective convergence also shows us how the sun goes into the ground when it sets. And last but not least, I'm going to show you how the sun path matches the flat earth model and does not match the heliocentric ball earth model.
Woo! Perspective! Yay! I feel like this is the time that we should break out our flat earth bingo cards, everybody. Because perspective has already gotten mentioned, so you got a freebie there. And I'm sure other things will be mentioned as well. So if you have it, do break out your flat earth bingo card. I'm sure we will get to all of them. This is Pea Brain? Okay. The sun is 3 miles away from the observer. What, did I miss something? Was I not paying enough attention? Did I actually miss something? I don't think I did, but did I miss something? 1. The sun is 3 miles away from the observer. No? That doesn't even make sense on a flat earth. Like, what? Like, even on a... what? He's saying it looks 3 miles away. Okay. I guess that's a little better. Is this music? Is this a music video? I think it might be. What? No, he's not saying it looks. He says it is. So here's the thing: if it's 3 miles away, right? Even if you grant somebody this stupid idea that perspective makes it set, right? Like we grant it to them, that it's perspective that makes it set. If the sun is 3 miles away from the observer, that means that this will actually, and even if he meant that it looks 3 miles away, this will be important when he talks about crepuscular rays. If this is the case, then it means that somebody 3 miles away from you, looking straight up, should be able to see the sun. Triangles and stuff, right? Which means that 3 miles away, you should be in a different time zone. And this is kind of important when it comes to crepuscular rays, because they'll do this with crepuscular rays. They'll say, look, even though it's perspective, it's genuinely one of the few times perspective. Maybe I can find a picture of it if I scan ahead. There it is. And hopefully you guys can see my mouse. I think you can. Oh my goodness, this is like terror. I'm doing terrible. Okay, so crepuscular rays. If crepuscular rays are actually a genuine representation of where the sun is instead of just perspective, it means that back here, move away here, back here, in between the E and the O, right there, if somebody is sitting in a boat right there, directly above them is the sun. Which means that for the person between the E and the O, right there, for them it is noon. Where it is clearly not noon for this person, the person actually taking the picture, which means that between the person and you, there is crepuscular rays. Puscular. Oh, am I saying it wrong? Coke. I am slurry. So, from me to the person, the theoretical person sitting between the E and the O in that little light area, there is a minimum of 1 time zone away, even though they are only a few miles away. Crepuscular rays, like, nobody has on the flat earth, granted they don't think about much, but nobody has actually thought about this all the way through. Okay, so let's go back to whatever it is he was saying before. Oops, I lost track of this guy. Nope, I went too far. Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna watch this video. This guitar solo is kind of cool, though. Please do not break out your karaoke moves during the playback. The more you look at Hobbes, the uglier it gets. Yeah, feel free to fix it. Everything converges at one's horizon at 3 miles out. Even the sun. What? No, that doesn't. No, that's not even right. That's not even bothering to be right. That's not. Again, if this was true, going up to the mountains or somewhere higher, then you're who was it? God, what's her name? Nicole, what's her face? Nicole Cote. There we go. Nicole Cote, and I did the video on her. Is this video cropped? It might be. This is the video at the whatever resolution they gave it at me. So, so Nicole Cote did this with the sight bubbles thing. If you can really genuinely only see, things get cut off at 3 miles away, then the higher you go up, the less far you should be able to see, because you can only see 3 miles away, and you are then looking at things diagonally. His YouTube video frame is larger than the cutout of Violet Mask. Okay. Even then, it goes straight into a damn sea. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah, the sun, you mean? Yeah. So let's try to give this just a little bit more before I give up and we move on to other things. I do like the song, though.
The sun is close, about 3 miles away. How do I make that claim?
How do you make that claim? I am very curious.
Well, I make that claim because of these convergence lines, right? Everything converges at the eye level of an observer standing on the ground. So for the average height person, it's about 3 miles out. All these lines converge. All of these parallel lines and planes will converge at one's eye level. So how far out does this convergence take place for the average height person? Well, they say about 3 miles out.
They say, no, I thought you were going to say. You said 3 miles out. They is, you don't you they. The music is quite good. I do like the music. You can see the train tracks or roads coverage at the horizon, and they can be longer than 3 miles. I can't. I don't know where he gets. So he just did a slightly slimy switcheroo there, where he said, they say, and then he says, so at first he was going to tell us how he came up with this, but now he's saying that they say, whoever they are, you know, Illuminati, NASA, whatchamacallits. So he's entirely changing his mind on that one. Oh.
Well, it could be further, could be 4, 5, 6 miles, I don't know, but let's just go.
You said this! If you don't know, then don't say, I say that it's 3 miles away. Don't say that. The parallel lines don't converge at eye level. That's if they are horizontal. They converge on a line that is parallel to them, and it's bare between the eyes. That is true. This is a really dumb video. Good job, Luigi. This is really dumb. You found me a very, very dumb video. Oh, congratulations on that one.
3 miles, right? Okay, now, where in relation to the observer or his body, where does this convergence happen? Well, it happens at the observer's eye position. In this case, it's the eye level of the observer. So in this picture, we have the ground or the water ramping up following the convergence angle. And when the ramping ground plane intersects with one's eye height, that's when one's horizon is formed. You can see objects beyond your horizon, but you can't see any more ground at that point. And that's why objects beyond the horizon...
But why? I know it's perspective, but why? Like what? Oh, schema's the worst. I'm kind of sad I missed that hangout with Spurs and Gio. I would have loved to have been there, but at the same time, it was kind of a bit of a clusterfuck. So I'm kind of glad I wasn't. So this is another, but why? Like perspective is not the answer that this should be. This but you can't see the bottom of the building. You can't see the bottom of those buildings. And this perspective doesn't actually explain why you can't see the bottom of the buildings. There's no reason. And again, so as I just demonstrated in the video that I did yesterday, the horizon doesn't come up to your eye level. It never does unless you are below sea level. But anything above that, anything above sea level, it doesn't actually come up to eye level. And I wish I really had some good pictures of this, and maybe the next time I go out to California, I'll try to get pictures of this. But I have pictures of me, I was trying to find pictures of me at the ocean, actually trying to get pictures of the horizon, because even at sea level, you have to look down by like 0.01 degrees to have the horizon at eye level, and it's really hard to tell. But as you start moving higher, the horizon drops at sea level. There's no the horizon does drop, so there's no reason why the horizon needs to magically come up to see you. Like this is never explained, and it's just given. It is just given this random explanation. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Bullinator, it's right because I'll still sometimes mix up the names. Oh yeah, I am confused with Red's rhetoric all the time. It's okay. Real perspective is about how everything in your surrounding appears in your field of view at the angles from your eyes that it actually is. Yeah, I really. Hey, the idiot, thanks for joining us. I really wish that we would actually get a good explanation and a good breakdown on what these laws of perspective are. But we don't. We don't actually get any real explanation besides its perspective.
are blocked from the bottom up.
Why? Again, why? Why are they blocked from the bottom up? Do you have no reason? You just said that they are because you think that they should be, but why should it be that way? There's nothing about perspective that says that should happen. If the Earth is flat, we should be able to see the bottom of the buildings. I know it gets summer. Okay.
It has nothing to do with any sort of curvature. It's all perspective convergence on a flat plane.
But
that's
why?
where everything converges. And that's where your depth perception stops. Your horizon then, and the convergence that takes place occurs about 3 miles out. Here's the crazy part. Visually, clouds, sun, moon, stars, airplanes, everything would go then to your horizon because that's where the convergence point is.
What?
That's where it would visually go from your perspective. Now, when I say visually, I don't mean some visual apparition or some kind of illusion, optical illusion, so much as I just mean perspective and convergence, right? Perspective convergence.
What is... You're not actually explaining things. I know that you're using words, but you're not actually genuinely explaining anything. Alright, I bet this video does get stupider. But we have hit that point where we switch gears and say goodbye. But we're not saying goodbye today. So, on the bright side, that is not going to happen today. We're not going to say goodbye. Because we will just be switching over to a new thing. So, I am sorry. That was a wonderful video. Thank you, Buigi. That was awesome. Great find. I'm glad we got to watch at least a little bit of it together. But we are going to switch gears. So, we are going to... Yeah, I think the stupidity convergence point, I think I did. We are going to pause all of the things, but not for very long. I'm going to try to create the event or create the hangout right away so that it exists. And if you want to go move over to that... if you want to move over to that chat, you can. But I think... if people are still up for it, I'm going to try to get people together here and play a little bit of Drawful. Because why not? So, I know Micro and Geo are up for it. I think I saw the guy, the Incognito, might be up for it. So, if you're up for it, let me know in the chat. In the chat, is the chat the best place? The chat is probably the best place. Not this chat. This chat is going to go away. Bullionator is up for it. Okay. Bullionator, I think I have you on Twitter, so that's gonna be pretty easy. So we're gonna switch gears. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch over. So this is gonna stop. I'm gonna set up the event for the next one, even if it doesn't start up right away, so that and Guyver's like, okay, we got a few people in, so great. So I'm gonna set up the event so that at least the chat can join us, and we're gonna take a quick 5-ish minute break. And we will go from there. If you would like to join, how do we get people to join? I guess it was going to be open either way. So, what I will do is I will set up the hangout, and I'm going to get at least the people that I know I need to get in here, like Geo and Micro and Bullionator. I'm going to get them in first, and then I will share a link in the chat that you can go to. So, move on from this video to the next video or to the next chat window. It should pop up pretty quick here. And either from that, beyond that, for those of you who are watching this in the future, who have somehow tolerated talking about butts and boobs for 2 hours, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for participating in the chat. If you did, have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and remember to, help fight the Flat Earth bots by liking this video and subscribe and stuff, and all the things. So, thank you, everybody. We will see you next week if you are in the future. If you're not in the future, I will see you in a little bit.